Okay, I'm back. And yeah. I'm gonna pack everything I need into my backpack.
Okay. All right.
Because that can help me get my stuff I need.
Okay.
Right there, thanks. I'll give you a real quick thing with the cat. That's good. Okay. I got... What's that? Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just leave it like this. So here's what I tie. I tie a Palmer's knot. Here's how to do it. So first you want to put your hook through the line, your line through the eye of the thing. This is for eyed hooks. I don't know anything about non-eyed hooks. Like that. It will get a little messy sometimes, but yeah. If your line is curly, it'll get messy. So we're going to 2 ponds I have permission to fish at today. And then once you do that, you wrap your thing through the, and then you can tie an extra few knots, which is what I'm doing. Few times, like I do it 5 times, but you don't have to go through all that. Also, I am going to be using different, like super duper different lures you've probably never seen me use. That's because they're new. So yeah. Somebody's FedEx truck is right there. Wait, no, that's not a FedEx truck. Never mind. I just tied way more than that, so yeah. So, you just, after that, you get your pliers, you cut the end off. Like that. You mush down, then you, if I can get it to do it. They're not wanting to cut right now. I feel like I should do that one first since there's a ton of explosion today on that one. What? Just screw that. I'm using teeth. So yeah. So next we are going to get my saltwater frog stuff like that. 1, 2. Why is it wet? 3. Here's my 3 whopper plopper saltwater frogs. I'm gonna pack them in their case where I got them. Like that. Next, I'm going to do a spinner bait like this with the crawl, like that. Put it in here on the sticky splicky stick. I don't know what I'm saying. So yeah. Also, this AT&T dude let this tap and stuff. So yeah, got me water. I got hand sanitizer. Shout out to Bath and Body Works. I got their hand sanitizer holder with the lure, and it has a life jacket on the stuff. So, and it's Ocean Men's Bath workshop stuff. So yeah. So if I can just get this undone right here. So I'm gonna put that right there. So there's that. So yeah, I got tons of good stuff. Got my water with me. It's a very outdoorsy water bottle. Then let's get my setup started. So if you can't see right there, if you can see in the reflection, yeah. So I'm going to get my gloves and we're gonna roll with bass fishing. So don't mind my room, it's a mess. There's two new ones. I'm wearing my third newest one. You know, I can't see them. I don't see them anywhere, so. I'm just gonna go right now to Jock's Pond first. And then, yeah. So, there we got it. I packed the chatterbait with a topwater frog. I got whopper plopper frogs, plus a spinnerbait with a young craw on it. Oh, there's a bee right there. It's cute. Dang it. One more time. Just one more time. There we go. Sadly, I don't have two POVs today. So yeah, there's that. And but we do fish two different ponds today. If I got permission to fish all three ponds in the neighborhood, that would be insane, since that would be like an hour-long video. In fact, I do 30 minutes at each one so y'all could have some entertainment with some explosive bites. And no, I'm not predicting it. I'm not a genie. I'm just thinking about it. I'm just hoping that's what we get. We get some topwater bites. We get some spinnerbait bites. We get chatterbait bites. And we just get normal topwater frog bites. And these are my two bait casting rod reels. They're my favorites too. I do have other ones, but they're kind of, yeah. Let's go topwater frog first. I had one bite. I could never get it on there though. So, reel it in like that. This one's super light. This setup is just light in general. I like it because it's easy to travel with. Of course I caught a 5-pound bass on a chatterbait in here too. Y'all didn't see that, but I also almost caught the biggest bass in here. That's like about 11 pounds. So yeah. There's tons of minnows. Now, if we can get an explosive saltwater bite, that would be my dream. Oh my gosh, there's a billion minnows over there. So yeah. Oh, the best hangout is right there. Dang it. That was the best meeting right there. That was cool. If I could see through the glare, that would be amazing. And also, if I might get me like one of those super duper good cameras that like film and you can like do multiple things with them. And yeah, because you can get a polarized lens and y'all can see fish through it. But I'd have to save up forever and ever to do that. And I'm probably never getting $1,000 in my life with how much I spend just on videos like this. I did a very cool trick that will help you not backlash. I'll show you. Wasn't that cool? So yeah. Also, if you see bass, like and subscribe to the video. And I just saw a bass, but you don't have to like and subscribe. That doesn't count, so yeah. Also, this is a Strike King frog. Very good frog. Is that a bass? No. That's just a stick sticking up. That looks like its tail. Also, these hooks are weedless. Flip. It kind of got an okay backlash. I mean, I'm okay with that backlash because it was actually a cool one. It kind of looked cool. That's like a 1 in a million backlash. Got one. Got him. Got him on. Got him on. Let me tighten that drag. It's wrong way. Nice one. And I caught it when the topwater flip. Oh, my frog is messed up. Nice one on a topwater frog. We'll worry about the frog later. I knew that was probably the best spot too. This little guy was just hanging out on a frog, just waiting for a frog. So let me fix my frog real quick, and then I could show you more details. Since yeah. I'll flip the thing's messed up. So this bass right here, it has no lateral, it has no spots on it. So you can see it's a largemouth. And this is an absolute beast. Not a beast, it's a okay sized bass. Oh, that's fat too. That's a fat one. I'm gonna see how long it is real quick. No, that does not have a thing right there. But I can always just tell. Fold its fins over like that. Actually, no. That's good. So it's about a foot long. If I had a yardstick, then I could actually do that. So yeah. Nice seeing you, buddy. Again, let's look at him. You ready, buddy? There he goes. Beast on a topwater frog. I got my first topwater frog bite today. And it actually didn't spit the hook. So yeah. And also, he got my butt wet. I guess bass hang out right there. I just caught a bass on a topwater frog. That means they might be biting something else today. Maybe let's look for another spot that might hold bass. I know there's like a billion minnows up there. Like minnows love up there. Also, I had a bluegill chase my chatterbait once. Also, all the fishing out is mainly bass fishing, which is at Walmart, which is good. At Bass Pro, I don't. Hold up, let me check on my phone. Let's go. That means top. That was a nice little bass too. That was a good one. Just smacked it too. That was cool. Also, you could skip it if I could show you that with the setting. Nice bass I just caught. Also, you'll know when a bass, that wasn't explosive though. You'll know when a bass eats your topwater frog because you can actually see it strike at it because it's a Strike King frog. Strike King, I'm pretty sure, was the original founder of topwater frogs too. No, don't get me wrong. I don't know that, but as soon as I spot a bass, I'm going ballistic on it. I'm casting all in front of its dang face. There was some right there, so yeah. That bass loved that. Okay, kids, still, let me fix it real quick. I'm gonna fix it before, yeah, anything bad happens. Unless I catch a fish. Okay, so what you are going to do is this. Next, you'll bring that all the way up. And then it won't cast. So you want to bring it down a bit. Too much. Like that. Then you can just cast it and it'll stop as soon as that hits the water. Because it's a cool hack a friend taught me. My frog's like messed up from that. But I like that type of bite. That was a feisty sucker too. As soon as I went up on those bass, they just went ballistic. Like they tried to eat my lure. Like they were looking at it, like chasing it. And then they got skittish because I moved it a certain way that scared them, so yeah. Also, let me try on something new. Let's see if I pack my pliers that are absolutely no good for line cutting, but yeah. Also, I need some water. I'm thirsty. Lock it back. So I need to pee. That's so a spinnerbait, and I caught a 2-tiny one of those. Also, I might tie on that this one. That's cool. Sadly, I didn't bring my pliers, so yeah. Gonna put that one there. And then this is my first time using these. My mom got them for me, and they look cool. I'm gonna get a bite on one ASAP, actually. Let's see if I can get it through here. Okay, I did. Jimmy John's. Wait, no, his name is James. Never mind. Whatever his name is, I just heard his name at camp. And I've heard he's the most feared one at the camp. And I'm not scared of him. Because they went up to him and he started trying to pick a fight. And if it were me in that situation, I'd slap him. And also, why did they just honk? Okay, I got the line off. We're gonna see the action. Perfect. Oh, it casts for. Also, out of all the fish I could catch on a frog, I caught a bass, which is cool. This thing casts amazing. It flips itself over too. I was not expecting that. If I catch one on this, if I caught one on a saltwater frog, then like a normal one, then a whopper flopper frog should be super dominant. Since I've caught pretty big ones on whopper floppers before, by a big one I meant just one. And it came off because my knot was too lame or something, I don't know. Now over there, I think we should cast. That actually has good action too. If I catch a swamp donker today, I will be so happy. Since I caught one like on a 5-pounder swamp donker. That was a lame cast. I'm sorry about that. If y'all saw that, that was lame. And I know probably half the audience have left this video by now, so yeah. It's fine. I still enjoy it though. Oh, flip. Saltwater frogs are probably the best lure. I've seen people Like I've seen people catch big frog. Bass on them. This one you just plop it. Did not mean to cast it like that. Ooh. I'm gonna see how far this casts. Doesn't cast too far since it's kind of lightweight, but that's good because frogs usually hang out on banks. And if I'm lucky enough today, and I succeed on this path, then I'll definitely get some at the other pond. 25 minutes so far on this pond. I'll get into about like, I don't know, a 45 or something. I'm at 26 right now. So I'm gonna try my best to get like at like an hour on this pond, and then I can do a part 2 on the next pond. Sunglasses on, polarized. Let's see what we see. You know, you only saw me, so I put my polarized glasses on. I can kind of see better with them off though, but I still look cool in them, and they're on like that. Throw this one around, and I made it around the pond one time, so yeah. I'm gonna try to make it around the pond 2 times. Like 2 more. Also, if you're still watching, make sure you view this video. If you get lucky with fishing, you can catch big ones like I do, like 10-pound or 11-pound bass, a couple of pound catfish, and some other swamp donkers, and maybe you can catch a pike. I've never caught one before. I've never caught a, you know, I have caught a crappie. It was a black crappie. Wait, no, it was a white one. A white crappie. And it was at a pond that called the Myers Pond, so yeah, I call it the Myers Pond. That was lame.